Hello friends, welcome to Vidyascooking channel. This is Vidya Lakshmi. Today I'm going to show you a South Indian classic recipe, but from region to region it changes. We call this curry as Poricha Kuzhambu. This Poricha Kuzhambu is normally prepared with seasonal vegetables. So let's look into all the ingredients required for this recipe and get started. All the ingredients used in this recipe will be listed in the description box below this video. For this recipe, I'll be using Bangalore brinjal or the green brinjal. So this is very commonly used in Bangalore. So Bangalore Tamils tend to use the local vegetables over here. So we'll be using this, and what we are going to do is we are going to leave the stems in, but we are going to remove the hard core part of the stems and chop the brinjal into 1-inch cubes. So once you chop your brinjal, it starts to decolor. That is when you have to add it to the water to avoid that decoloration. Here I've laid out all the ingredients required for this recipe. I'll be using brinjal that we cut earlier, and the same way I've cleaned and chopped the potato, cubed it in the same size, and I've reserved it in the water itself just to avoid that decoloration. So we have left the stems in the brinjal. Also pre-cook your hyacinth beans and reserve it ahead of time. Here we have ground our coconut and coriander together into a smooth paste and reserved it. We'll require asafoetida, sliced onion, tomato, crushed garlic, slit green chilies, curry leaves, lime. Hyacinth beans is what you need to cook ahead of time and reserve it. This is with the skin. It's nice and soft because once we prepare the curry, we'll add the hyacinth beans and cook it. So it will evenly cook with other veggies. We'll also require tamarind, lime-sized tamarind which is soaked in water, coriander powder, chili powder and turmeric powder. Ginger and garlic paste, we have added tiny amount of pepper and fennel seeds to it. We'll also require fenugreek seeds. So from region to region this curry variation is there, but here in Bangalore this is how we prepare it. Here we have heated a wok on medium flame. To the wok we'll be adding groundnut oil. You can also use sunflower oil, it's up to you. Once the oil starts to smoke, that is when I'll be adding the fenugreek seeds and allow it to splutter. Once the fenugreek seeds starts to splutter, that is when I've added the onion, tomato, garlic, chilies, curry leaves and the ginger and garlic paste. I'll fry all the ingredients. We want the onion to turn transparent. So fry it till then. At this point I'll be adding the coriander powder, chili powder and turmeric powder and also the asafoetida and fry it along with the onions and the tomato. We need to reduce the raw flavors. I've just added a tiny amount of water to avoid the spices to burn. Now at this point I'll be adding the potato first. Potato takes a long time to cook, so I'll fry the potato in the masala. I'll add water and allow the potatoes to cook. It will roughly take around 5 to 10 minutes for the potatoes to cook because I've cut it into small cubes. I've added coarse salt. Now I'll cover and allow the potatoes to cook. Once the potato has cooked, that is when you need to add your brinjal. This Poricha Kuzhambu we prepare with seasonal vegetables. During the summer season we get an abundance of drumsticks We prepare it with drumstick, and seasonal vegetables or local vegetables is what we add in this curry. Once I've added the brinjal, I've covered it and allowed the brinjal to cook. It's nice and tender at this point. You can adjust the salt and water as per your requirement. At this point, I've added the cooked hyacinth beans. We need to boil it once because the hyacinth beans has to absorb all that masala. Cover and cook it for 5 to 10 minutes. Once all your veggies have cooked, that is when we'll add the coconut that we ground earlier. So this is quarter cup of fresh coconut ground with quarter cup of coriander. I've added a little extra water for the coconut to dilute and boil with the curry. So now I'll allow the coconut to boil and the raw flavors to reduce. Once the coconut has boiled, the curry is ready. And all the raw flavor has reduced. The curry is perfect at this point. Now I'll be adding the tamarind that I have reserved. I soaked lime size tamarind and I squeezed the tamarind and I extracted the tamarind pulp. So I've added 2 tablespoons of the tamarind pulp. Check and add tamarind pulp as per your preference. Don't add it all at once. Add a tablespoon at a time and then you can adjust it later. Now I'm adjusting the salt and tamarind pulp. I'll allow it to boil for another 2 minutes and I'll serve it as hot as possible. All the ingredients used in this recipe will be listed in the description box below this video. A detailed recipe is posted on my blog. The blog link will be in the description box below this video, or you can click the icon above this video which will direct you to my blog. For regular updates, do like me and follow me on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter. All my social media handle links will be in the description box below this video. The same recipe is also posted in YouTube Tamil. YouTube Tamil channel link will also be listed in the description box below this video. Finally, I've garnished the curry with some lime juice and coriander leaves and I've served it as hot as possible. This is a very nice and yummy curry, especially for winter. We have served it with warm rice and we thoroughly enjoyed it. I'll be seeing you soon with the next recipe video. This is Vidya Lakshmi. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.